Hello, everyone. Matt Clark here, and welcome to today's live presentation. It's great to have you here, and thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule to spend it with yours truly. We have a lot to cover here today, and I'm going to try to get through as much as I can as quickly as possible. But at the same time, I really want to make sure that you're able to take away everything you learn here today and apply it to your business. So I'm going to try to work at a pace that's easy for each of you to follow closely along. Now, before we go any further, I have to remind everyone that today's call only holds 1,000 people, and that's not because I only allow 1,000 people to join us, but it's because the facility I'm using for the call only allows 1,000 people to be on at the same time. As of now, I think we're oversubscribed by about close to 150 people, which means that if you leave, your spot will be given to the next person waiting to get in, and I'm afraid you will be locked out. So unless you have a really good reason to leave, to deal with things like your kids lighting your cat on fire or putting lipstick all over your dog, then stick with us, even if it means keeping the webinar running in the background while you step out for a minute. By the end of the presentation, you are going to learn how to put together a six-figure per month automated sales funnels so you can generate more profit than ever before while working less than ever before, and basically falling in love with your business all over again. Wouldn't that be great if you could work less, increase your profits, and have a great time doing it? So that's my mission today. By the end of this call, you're going to know the exact 4 steps involved in automating and growing your business to 6 figures per month. So how exactly are we going to do this? Well, we're going to leverage and apply game-changing technology to your business. We're going to implement automated marketing systems that will handle your entire lead generation strategy, systems that will take care of everything from getting leads online to driving them through an optimized sales funnel so you can get more paying customers and clients for your business. And we're going to implement proven business growth strategies that our clients use to regularly achieve our ambitious challenge of earning 6 figures every month while working less. And after today, you'll be able to do the same. So, does making more money while working less sound like a good idea to everybody here today? I hope you're actually all nodding your heads at your computer screens right now, because if you did answer yes, then stick with me to the end here, guys, because we're going to go through a ton of valuable information here today, probably way more information than I should be giving away for free. But hey, you took the time to register and tune in, so I guess you deserve it. All right, the 4-step automated system I'm going to share with you today is the exact same system we have used with Fortune 500 companies who have paid us as much as $2 million per year to generate leads and sales for. It's also the same system that our private clients pay us tens of thousands of dollars per month in consulting fees to help implement for their businesses. Now, the reason I'm telling you this is not to brag by any means, but to emphasize that I'm not holding anything back here today. Today's call is all about going through real deal, actionable stuff, and if you pay close attention, I don't see why you couldn't start applying most of what you learn to your business within a few hours after this call. So who is this presentation for? Well, if you're a business owner, a personal coach or consultant, or any other type of professional that runs your own private practice, such as a doctor, dentist, accountant, lawyer, or financial consultant, then you are in the right place. And whether you're currently running a thriving multi-million revenue business or you're just a one-man band struggling to take your business to the next level, then stick with me because I'm going to show you how to get more leads and sales for your business without ever making a single cold call again, without ever going door to door to try to get leads or spending thousands of wasted dollars on outdated advertising that just doesn't work. Now, before we get started, there are just a couple of quick housekeeping points I want to run through. Today's presentation is going to take about 30 to 45 minutes, and if you're really serious about turning your business around and getting to that 6-figure per month all-star level, I highly recommend you staying for the whole thing. So if you wouldn't mind, go ahead and turn off your phone or put it somewhere out of reach, shut down Skype or any other messenger apps on your computer, and you might want to close down your email as well. I know it's hard to completely shut off, but I really just want you to get through today's webinar without any distractions so you don't miss out anything too important. You'll also want to grab a pen and paper so you can take a few notes. I'm not sure if I'll have time to record a replay, so just in case I don't, you might want to take a few notes that you can refer back to later. And if you can go ahead and write down any questions that come to mind throughout the presentation, that way you'll be able to submit them at the end of this call. And speaking of staying to the end, I have a little gift for you today. I call it my $1,000 stay to the end bonus, and this is how it works. For those of you who stay to the end of this presentation, I'm going to provide you with 4 bonus products worth over $1,000. And there's no catch. All you have to do is stay to the end, and as a thank you for joining me today, you're going to get a copy of our Facebook marketing course that will show you step-by-step how to increase your business profits with the same Facebook marketing techniques we use for our clients. You'll also get our local marketing made easy training guide, which is going to walk you through how to eliminate your competition and be your client's first choice every time in your local area. And I'm also going to give you our LinkedIn Quick Start Guide, which is going to help you skyrocket your business using features that most professionals don't even know exist to find more targeted prospects already in the market and desperate for your products and services. And to make sure you have the best chance possible at succeeding at implementing our 6-figure per month automated business blueprint into your business, I'm going to provide you with a link to my personal diary so that you can book in a free 30-minute telephone strategy session with either myself or a member of my team. And during that free strategy session, I'm going to lay out a clear, personalized plan on how to implement what you learn here today into your business as fast as possible. So these bonus strategy sessions are normally valued at about $500, and they will be booked on a first-come, first-served basis. And because they're free, I can really only do about 5 of these per webinar. So please book that in quick, otherwise you will risk missing out. So at the end of the presentation, I will provide you with a link to our $1,000 bonus pack, and you'll only get that if you're still on with us. So don't go anywhere. All right, so let's pop the hood here and talk about the 6-figure per month automated sales funnel and all the moving parts involved so you too can start applying it to your business today. Does that sound good? All right, so the first thing you need to eliminate all of your prospecting headaches for good is a reliable and consistent traffic source. This can be anything from Facebook to LinkedIn to Google. Personally, we love Facebook because they give you the ability to laser target your audience and get your products in front of people you know 100% are going to be interested. Also with Facebook, it's really easy to match the right offers with the right market, which means that there's barely any guesswork involved as to whether your ad is going to convert cold visitors into hot leads and sales. Let's say, for example, you want to target married couples in Alabama between the ages of 30 to 45 with 2 kids and a household income of $100,000. You can actually select all of that data, and you can come up with the exact criteria that you want to put your ads in front of. Maybe you want to target 60-year-olds in the state of California who are looking to retire and are considering an annuity. Or you might be selling business-to-business services and you want to target construction company owners in the upstate New York area. You can target all of that very, very specifically. So regardless of what product or services you're selling, with a lot of these platforms today, all you have to do is match the relevant ad with your target demographic and let the traffic source do its magic. So what happens after someone clicks your ad? Well, the next thing that's going to happen is they are going to land on your pre-transactional value add offer. And this is where you are going to tell them exactly how you can help them solve their problem. And the reason I refer to selling as problem solving is because that's what products and services are meant to do, solve problems. Listen, if people don't find value in what you offer or they don't believe their life would be better off with it, then you stand zero chance in selling your product. And this is why we call this next part a pre-transactional value add offer, because you're not actually selling anything at this point. You're only hooking them with a solution to their problem. So whatever it is that you're about to give them at this point, it needs to add value or better improve their life. So before you begin working on your value add offer, you need to think about what you're selling or what service you're providing and how it can help add value to your customer's life. So what can you offer? Well, free reports and educational guides work very well. They're quick and easy to put together, and they're a great way to introduce your brand or business in a way that genuinely provides value to your prospects. Free webinars are also a great way to spend time with your target demographic on more of a personal level. It also allows you the opportunity to interact with potential customers and answer questions that they have prior to them making decisions as to whether they should work with you or not. Webinars are actually one of the most popular lead attraction methods today, so this is definitely something you should consider or are going to want to consider for your business. Free samples are great offers if you sell tangible products. It's also a great risk-free proposition for your potential customers to try your product without having to pay for it, and it gives you the chance to prove that your product really does work. A video series is also a great way to introduce your products and services to a new customer. Some of our highest converting offers are actually made up of 3-part video series that we drip over 3 days. We found that these types of educational videos add a tremendous amount of value as well as build a great relationship between our clients and their prospects, as it allows them the opportunity to present to them over a period of 3 days. But if you want to establish yourself as an expert while building credibility and trust with your prospects, it's very important not to use the pre-transactional value add offer as a mindless self-promotion marketing piece. But instead, make sure it's an integral part of your overall education-based marketing funnel, and make sure it is of real value to the prospect and that it genuinely helps them get closer to solving their problem. But remember, the secret to a good pre-transactional value add offer is to actually help the prospect partly solve their problem on its own. What I mean by that is you got to leave enough of the problem unsolved for the prospect to have a strong desire to purchase your core offer. So after you've delivered this value in advance of asking for money, it will be very natural that the prospect will want to become a paying customer. But the key to this working is that you're not just going to give them this information. Okay, you're not just going to hand your offer to them on a silver platter. All you're going to do at this stage is say, hey, if you want this, then let me know where I should send it. And if the offer is relevant to the ad they just clicked, then of course they're going to want it. But we need that name and email address. And the more value your offer provides, the more likely they are to sign up to receive it. So this is the start of what hopefully will become a very profitable relationship. So now that you got their name and email address, it's time to start further building on that relationship. Notice how I did not say it's time to start selling them stuff. If you start bombarding them with sales offers the second they sign up, what do you think is going to happen? They're just going to unsubscribe. And when they do that, all of your hard work up to this point goes right down the drain. But rather than doing what all of your competitors are doing, which is trying to sell every single cold prospect the second they sign up to something, instead, you're going to use our little known method of nurturing that prospect and warming them up so much that they'll literally be begging to buy from you before you've ever even had a chance to try and sell them anything. Now think about that for a second. What difference would it make to your business if you never had to chase a cold, time-wasting prospect again, and instead, what if 100% of your potential buyers were already pre-sold on buying your products or services before you ever even spoke to them? And then only after they decided that they wanted to buy from you, they end up chasing you, asking you for your help. That would be pretty cool, huh? Imagine pre-selling them so well that they actually chase you to buy your products and services. And I know this sounds too good to be true, but it happens to us every single day. And more importantly, it happens to all of our clients. And if you implement what you're about to learn in this next step, that's exactly what will happen to your business. So we call this next part of the sales funnel a dynamic distribution email sequence. And it needs to be made up of 4 parts that will eventually all lead to the same thing, a sale. The first part being familiarity. I want you to think about this for a second. When you first meet someone that wants to sell you something, you don't just buy it from them right there and then, right? No, of course not. You want to get to know them first and become familiar with them and the products and services they have to offer. Once you become familiar with that person and they have given you enough information about themselves and, more importantly, the value their products can bring to you, you then start to trust them. That built-up trust then leads to respect, and once you have respect for someone and are confident in their ability to deliver, you then tend to start believing in the products and services they have to offer. So the dynamic distribution email sequence that we built into the system really is a series of automated communication between you and your potential customers that helps them to familiarize themselves with you, which ultimately leads to them engaging and interacting with you before finally trusting and respecting you. And there is a reason that belief is the final stage here, because once you get your clients to believe that you or your products are the answers to their prayers, then finally they have no hesitation in doing business with you. And remember, this is where leveraging your time really starts to take shape, because this entire process is 100% automated. And because we've set it up in advance, all of these high quality leads that are coming in throughout the middle of the night or while you're on holiday are promptly being dealt with. And each potential customer that you're driving through this funnel is growing closer to you and your products before you ever even meet them. So after you've driven all of these high quality leads through your email sequence and you've proven to your audience that you really can help them, it's now time to present them with your core offer. And by this point, you've earned the right to ask for the sale. And this 4-step automated system can be applied to literally any business. I've used it for sports supplements, financial services, internet marketing, consulting, as well as travel and construction. If you have a product or service to sell and you set this 4-step system up properly, it will work. Because at the end of the day, it's just a process. And it really is as simple as coming up with a pre-transactional value offer, putting that offer in front of as many people as you can, and then driving leads through your dynamic distribution email sequence to build the relationship before getting them to say, sure, I'll buy that, or okay, let's sit down and talk about your services. So as you guys can see, this isn't rocket science, and it really is just an automated sales funnel that will work for you 24/7 in the background once it's all set up. And the best part about this is that once you put the right offer in front of the right people, it becomes a simple numbers game. The more traffic you put through the front end, the more sales you get out of the back. And voila, prospecting problems gone. So now let me give you exact numbers as to how many clients and customers we can expect from an automated marketing funnel. Let's say on average we get about 1,000 clicks from our Facebook ad that drives traffic through to our pre-transactional value add offer. On average, we can expect that about 20% of people who actually see this offer will sign up. So that's about 200 subscribers. Of those 200 subscribers that we put through our dynamic distribution email sequence, we expect that 15% will apply to work with us. So of the 30 people that apply, we end up concluding that about 1 out of 3 are a good fit. And so for every 1,000 clicks, we get about 10 clients. So this is how our entire business functions. But enough about us. Let's talk about what these numbers can mean for you and your business. 1,000 clicks from Facebook is going to cost you about $1,000. Now, this is only an average, and in the beginning, you might pay a little more depending on your industry or niche, but once you get your ads dialed in and you start to figure out how all of this really works, you might start seeing clicks as low as 50 cents. Now, let's say that you generate 10 sales or 10 clients for every 1,000 clicks. If you were to make 10 sales for every 1,000 clicks and you earn on average $1,000 per client, you would have spent $1,000 to generate $10,000. And that's only if you earn $1,000 per sale. If you earn $2,000 per sale, you could potentially earn $20,000 for the same number of 1,000 clicks. Or at $4,000 per sale, $40,000 for every 1,000 clicks. Some of you might even earn $10,000 per sale, in which case for every 1,000 clicks, you could earn $100,000. Now, I can't promise you that you will see these exact numbers, but as you can see, it really doesn't have to be that complicated. And if you have the products and services already in place, I can show you how to make the most of this simple but highly effective and automated sales funnel. All right, guys, I know we've been through quite a lot today, but before we wrap it up, I promised you a $1,000 State of the End bonus. And because you stuck with me throughout the entire duration, not only are you going to get our Facebook marketing course, local marketing made easy guide, and our LinkedIn profits checklist, I'm going to offer you something even better. I'm sure by now you have a million questions about how to set up your 6-figure automated marketing funnel. And because I really do want to help you apply this model to your business, I'd like to offer you a free one-on-one strategy session with either myself or a member of my team to personally go through your business and discuss the best way to get this system to work for you. So during our free strategy session, we'll lay out a very clear, personalized plan on how to implement each of the 4 components into your business as fast as possible. And listen, you can certainly try and do all of this on your own, but if you want to avoid thousands of dollars in wasted ad spend just trying to figure it out and months of frustrations, banging your head against the wall, trying to get your marketing funnel to convert and make a profit, then book in your strategy session, and I'd be glad to help you cut down the learning curve so you can just get up and running within weeks instead of months or years. Trust me, I learned the hard way when I first started out, and if I could go back and do it all over again, I would have definitely asked for more help in the beginning. And the reason I'm doing this is because I'm always looking for other like-minded entrepreneurs to team up with. And if you feel good about the plan that we discussed during our call, there's a good chance we'll go on to do some really cool stuff together. Not to mention, even if I only make you an extra 30 to 40 grand per year from what you learn during our call, you'd be pretty damn excited, right? Probably so much that you'll tell a few friends or colleagues about me. And when you do that, it helps me grow my business. So it really is a win-win for all of us. But as I mentioned in the beginning of the call, we do charge about $500 per strategy session, free to you guys, of course, for being on this call today. But because it's free, I really do have to limit these to the first 5 people that book. So please go ahead and click the link now and you'll be able to schedule that appointment in. So during our call together, we will discuss the 4 steps you need to implement into your business in order to automate it and scale it to 6 figures. We will go through the traffic sources, which ones will be the easiest and most profitable for the products and services you specifically sell. Facebook might be good for some products, but horrible for others. So you never just want to assume that if it works for one, that it'll work for another. We may decide that you should be using Google AdWords, or that you should be using LinkedIn's advertising network, or there's hundreds of other platforms that might be more suitable to your business. So we'll discuss that. We'll also discuss how to come up with a winning pre-transactional value add offer based on the products and services you sell. We will talk about putting together an optimized microsite that will host your pre-transactional value add offer and all the components involved. And we will also go through the exact tools needed to build out a dynamic distribution email sequence that will run 100% on autopilot as well. Basically, we're just going to help you eliminate your prospecting problems for good, which means you'll never have to worry about where you're going to get leads and clients from again. And I know that sounds a bit dramatic, but that's exactly what will happen once you get this up and running. You're not going to have to worry about cold calling, knocking on doors, or paying for overpriced and outdated advertising again. And then after our call, we'll decide if you want to try building this out on your own, or if you want us to help build it out for you. But either way, once you've mastered and implemented each of these 4 steps in your business, you would have done exactly what my team and I have done to build multi-million-dollar businesses for both ourselves and our clients. And it doesn't matter where you guys are located. My team has clients all over the world, and we work with businesses globally. So just go ahead and book whatever time suits you best, and we'll give you a call to discuss making this work for you. But wait, I also want to discuss one more bonus that I have for you today. It's a $50,000 case study based on a true story of one of our clients. As soon as you book in your strategy session, I'm also going to send you a link to my 3-part digital accelerator video series where I'm going to walk you through step by step how I helped a client go from $5,000 per month to over $50,000 per month in personal income in just a few months using the same exact automated prospecting system we went through today. In video 1, I'm going to show you how to eliminate your competition and be your client's first choice using a proven strategy of ours called tactical niche placement. In video 2, we'll discuss how we get more leads, clients, and sales on autopilot and where to find your dream clients online. And in video 3, we'll go through the exact low-tech resources that every business needs for fast launch so you can get up and running within days. So look for the link to these 3 videos after you book your appointment. I will give you everything after you book the appointment, all the bonus products, the links to these 3 video series. So you'll get a flood of really cool stuff just for booking your strategy call. So really the only thing left to do now is ask yourself these 3 very important questions. 1, is your business revenue and profit exactly where you need it to be? 2, if it's not, where do you want your business to be, and are you willing to do something about it? And 3, how soon do you want to get there? So if you answered now or today and you think your business could benefit from the system, then click the link below, schedule your free strategy session while I still have a couple of spots left, and we'll jump on a call together and I'll show you exactly how to implement this 4-step system into your business. Not to mention, I guarantee it'll be the best 30 minutes you ever spent on your business. We'll have a lot of fun together. So that's all for today, guys. Thank you so much for attending today's call. Click the link to book your strategy session. Like I said, right after, you'll get all the bonus products. You'll get the 3-part video series. So I can't wait to speak with you personally and get to know you better. And more importantly, help you get your business to that 6-figure per month level that we spent so much time talking about today. That's all for today, guys. Thank you so much, and we'll speak to you soon.